Hey man, talk that shit now, boy. It's about to get ate up.
Hey, niggas ain't gotta respect. Niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left. I love my cruddy to death. Hype Williams, no X. If you don't save the record, give a fuck. Yeah, yeah. I put some ice on her hand. I let her take it in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend. Her she went back to her man. Give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway. You know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's still go wild way it's going in. Me and little sicko sitting sideways, breaking tents. Used to be an antisocial nigga, now I'm making friends. I just got a mansion out in Turks and it's a beachfront. If she bringing 4 friends, I know I hit at least one. Got them all tanning by the pool and they greased up. Police in my city, man, I keep their pockets greased up. Me and Capo tryna leave my marketplace to Easter. Ain't nobody making too much money on the beach stuff. But I be for rapper cause I'm never with the sweet stuff. Johnny came from Mexico, she know she got the sweet stuff. Hey, niggas ain't got respect.
Hey girl, so I am back from doing my nails. Pretty standard. I just went okay, I think I'm a bit overexposed where y'all are. Just kind of, you know, plain and simple. I did the same on my toes, refresh those as well, because yeah, no, we're finna lock in for Q4, guys. Like, in our minds we have it to finish strong, finish 2024 strong. So that's why, ooh, I really need to get rid of these now. I think they are fully cooked. So don't mind that. Short, because we're trying to lock in this month. Like, these are the get to work kind of nails, you know what I mean? Like, I picked up, ooh, we have a little like kind of juice fast going the past couple days. We did a green juice the other day, and this is a berry beet juice. It's got beetroot, blueberries, strawberries, 1 carrot, apple just to sweeten it a little bit, of course loads of ginger, and then to liquefy it, well, it's a juice, but you know, I do kind of top it off with some coconut water just so we get more, because I think like the juice itself comes out like a bit like, you know, kind of small. So I'm gonna have that. I think for the rest of the day, today is, I'm gonna change out, shoot some content. It's my time off, so y'all know I'm gonna batch some things. And about that, if you're new here, by the way, sorry, my room is a mess. I'm about to pick that up in a second. But if you're new here, my name is Debe or Tebe, however you'd like to pronounce it, girl. I live in Eswatini. I don't think you can even see that on a map. So if you live in Eswatini as well, tap into this vlog, see what I get up to. I work full-time in corporate, so if you're a corporate baddie too, tap in so you can see how I balance, you know, my work and life basically. And if you're a woman of God, this is the channel for you, because lately I've been on a journey of growing into the woman that God created me to be. So if that sounds, any of those things sound like those are your vibe, do hit subscribe and let's grow the community. So let me have the rest of my juice, pick up my room, and then we'll get to shooting. I think I'll pick you guys up after I shoot, because we're definitely, like I said, we're gonna have to hit the gym today. Later. Hey girl, I am back from my content batch. I shot 2 videos, of which I'm so proud of myself, and I actually want to push for a 3rd, but the time now is 1:45. Time is moving so fast. But anyways, I am eating a snack because I'm about to go to the gym. I'm having some yogurt, banana, and granola, and I made myself an iced coffee. So I was shooting like a get ready with me for the gym, because that's where I'm headed, and I was also talking about my fitness journey. So definitely make sure you stay tuned on this channel, because I am coming with the content of contents, child. Otherwise, for the rest of this day, I really had, so with this kind of leave, guys, and I was talking about it in my other video in terms of how I manage my leave. This is definitely a pulse check leave. It's not like proper, you know, hard reset leave. So with this time, today is a personal admin day. It's pretty much like personal admin / work day. I do want to connect to some work stuff that I just need to finish off so that from tomorrow onwards, I can really be unplugged from work. I really needed, and this is why I'm calling it a spring reset, because I really needed to sort out my clothes. I need to swap out my winter clothes for my summer clothes because the weather is warming up. Okay, this week was shambles. This week was shambles, but I know it's really cold, and it's actually really cold right now. But the weather is changing, and all of my summer clothes are in the storeroom, so I need to bring that out. I'm always chopping and changing stuff in here, so I will show you guys some home stuff that I bought. I don't think I'm going to put it up, but I bought it just to kind of refresh the space. And then lastly, so it's content, swapping out my clothes, and the gym. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my day. But you know, one thing that I need to do, and around this time last year, I was making, no, it's not this time last year, but on my channel I had like a video when I was talking about my goals. And guys, I will say that like my goal setting, goal tracking has radically changed. I feel like 2024 was really a year for me to surrender to the Lord, and I had to surrender all of that. So he has changed the way I approach that, and I hope I will be able to get to a place in this video where I can go over that with you guys, because I think it's about to be a game changer, and it's about to really have me in a place where I'm really trusting the Lord, where I'm living a truly surrendered lifestyle. And it's just gonna like be game changing for his and I's relationship, of which I'm really excited. So that's the agenda for this video, girl, if I hadn't said anything. And stay tuned to my channel for the content coming up. But let's go to the gym. Oh, before I forget, I gotta put my eyes in. Did I tell you guys I got contacts now? Like, I finally got contacts. They are a pain to deal with though, but I'm slowly but surely getting used to it. So I don't know why I thought, or I remembered that I needed to do contacts because I'm going to the gym after I did my makeup, because I've probably ruined all of my makeup now because I was crying, streaming down my face. They wouldn't pop in, but we're good to go. And so many side quests because I'm actually thinking of running my errands now. Before I hit the gym, so that like when I'm like all sweaty, I can just go straight home. I need to go past Riverstone, Gym Junkies, of course, get my vegan protein, go into Edgar's because I actually need a fragrance, you guys. I don't have a fragrance. I just ran out, so I need to check for that. I need to go to Clicks, get more Mighty patches because I've run out, and I'm about to get into my my period where I'm gonna be spazzing. Then end at the gym. But I'm sick now because I could have had, because my snack is already kind of getting done. I should have gotten another snack so that, you know, I can be powered up right before the gym. The G people see you.
So great. Ooh, the only one that I'm needing. Your character and demeanor so appealing. Take my love, my love, my love, my love.
Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Did you guys have the YSL? No. It's in Babano Nina. Okay, sure. I thought you guys might have. They had a special, but then it ran out, so I thought you guys might have it. Yeah, where it came with the purse. Your hair is so cute. Thank you. Your hair is gorgeous. Doing real good on time. I just came out of Riverstone Edgar's. Met up with like a very old friend, so that was cool. I ended up getting the Yardley Gorgeous. I've had this before. I get it all the time when I can't find what I want. I was looking for the YSL Libre. They had a special in Boban and it was the YSL Libre and it came with the YSL clutch. I am sick that I didn't take it on the spot. I told myself, oh, I want to go check the budget, rah rah rah, and I don't regret, you know, the fact that I was being responsible, but I regret that I then missed out on a deal all my days. So that's what I was looking for. I didn't find it. This is just a placeholder, but I will definitely be going online to the Ox store to get myself young pistachio. Y'all know, if you watch my Vlogmas, I found this summer scents of all summer scents. I cannot wait to get it, but when I get paid, because I'm trying to be responsible. I've already made... Okay, you're coming the wrong way. I'm trying to figure out how this finna work. I don't know. What do you want to do? Okay, cool. So this month, because this month I'm taking it kind of slow, because this was only like 320 bucks. I'm taking it kind of slow because I made a faith purchase this month and I'm very proud of myself, but it was a lot. It's on the way, between me and God, but essentially that's why I'm kind of like slimmy on the budget. So got the fragrance, I got my vegan protein from Gym Junkies. Now I am headed off to Clicks to get the Mighty Patches, and then yeah, I think we'll do the gym and then we'll get home and get some work done. It's cute and I like it. I can't show up for you, friend, the way that I want to, because I genuinely have so much on my plate over here with my children, my family, all the time. Is that it is so hard. Real time concept of, and some people are in your life for a season, and some people are the people that are in your life. Hey girl, so I got medium knotless braids, just straight up. I just needed something plain for the season. I had a whole lot of inspo, like even for my nails. I had like so much inspo for like my hair, my nails. I even like was planning to get my lashes done, but it just gave no. It just gave no, so we are just going plain for the season now. We started at half past. I actually started my hair yesterday because I had to prep the extensions by soaking them in apple cider vinegar. Y'all know I do that to just kind of wash out whatever chemicals be on it, because then my scalp itches like crazy. So did that yesterday. Had to wash and blow dry my hair. I wasn't using my normal hairstylist because that's a natural hair, like she's a natural hairstylist. I went somewhere else, so I wanted to make sure that I treat my hair like myself. All they had to do was to spray it. So started at 8:30 this morning. Got there at 8:30 flat. Started at like 8:45, and we are done. The time is now 1 o'clock. So we finished about 12:45. I just got back home. Yesterday was so busy, girl. Yesterday was so busy. I done it all. I shot 3 videos. And this morning, actually, while they were braiding, I was getting like a work assignment done that I needed to do just so I can fully now relax, because it was starting to make me anxious. So now I am going to edit maybe the one video that I was finishing off. I think I'm gonna do that for the rest of the day. The day is pretty much open, guys. Like, you know that thing where you're like, you have time off and you don't know like what to do with it? I'm kind of having that, and it's kind of giving me some anxiety. So I think I just need to, because I kind of woke up and I just hit first of the day and I kept going. So I think I'm gonna ground in the word for a moment, and then see what the direction of the rest of this day is. I don't think I'm gonna pick up like, you know, the spring reset necessarily, because I'm tired. I really do want to kind of transition into rest. Tomorrow is Saturday, it's the Sabbath, so I'm kind of winding down. I don't want to like start a task I'm not going to be able to finish. So I think like the clothes thing, the decluttering, the cleaning is going to be left to Sunday. So now I'm just going to kind of let go of all the expectations and kind of go with the flow of the day. So I'll pick up with you guys whatever I decide to do. Hey girl, I'm in an undisclosed location. I just kind of wanted to get out of the house and just like chill. So it's like a mini drive-through solo date type of thing. So I'm at Matapa Link because that's where the drive-through is, and I got myself for the last time, like this gonna be for the last time. Like after this I'm 100% done, but it's so comprehensive, guys. It's so good. It's got like the burger, the 2 dunked wings, the chips, and a piece of meat, and a free drink. So that's like, KFC is for the people. Like KFC be the only one still looking out for us. Like the other places just are a bit, and you know, part of the experience, I will tell you, you gotta sit in the parking lot and eat it there. Don't take it home. It's no restaurant vibes. You need to get that drive-through experience, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm here to do. But essentially this is a solo editing date that I've decided to do because I want to get the video out today that I was working on. So after this I'm gonna jump into, or hop into, Vida Cafe for dessert and just edit the video there. Yeah. Whew. And for the piece of meat they gave me a drumstick. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord,
you really need to live your life and open your eyes, and you don't want to wake up with no memories and never really being able to see the world. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.
top beans. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like ice, how you always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like damn, she in her move. Like damn, she in her move. Like damn, she in her move. Like damn.
That definitely did what it needed to do. I feel I look crazy, by the way. I did not bother with an outfit today. I'm just wearing Lululemon, like a white top, and then I'm wearing these pants. It's part 2 of a set I showed you guys. What I actually need to do is get the matching like yoga pants for this top. I think that would be a cute fit because that's what I was going for, but I didn't exactly have it. But otherwise, that did what it needed to do. I feel uplifted. Got through the video. It's just that there's music in the background, and I think where I'm at, I just need to lace a voiceover, and then I'll be done. But I stepped into Pick and Pay for a bit. I got, just to show you guys, I got the Ultimate Probiotic. This is a probiotic that I use. It's crazy expensive, but it lasts a really long time. So I was just running out of mine. I got a re-up of that, and I found, oh my gosh, you guys, I found this Dove cream wash, and it was the last one, and I used to love this thing, but they disappeared off of the face of the earth. So when I saw it there, I was like, I absolutely have to have it. I have a shower gel already. I use the one by Radox, I think, currently, but this was the original. I'm so happy I found this. So yeah, looking forward to the shower this afternoon. But I at Vita, yeah guys, their hot chocolates are really good. So I really enjoyed my little solo editing date. I'm about to head home, and there is nothing for this evening, you guys. I'm just gonna chill with my family and all that good stuff. So I think I'm gonna see you guys on Sunday, Lord willing, that I touch base with you sooner, but most likely Sunday. Bye.
Champagne, called up your friends and your clothing, little bitty
Chamomile in it. So I love this. It's giving skincare in a setting spray. Hey y'all, it is a Sunday today. I didn't speak to you guys yesterday. It was the Sabbath, so I just spent some time in the sun and in the Word, and it was, yeah, just an amazing time. This morning I am just trying to finish up this video. I'm upset. Y'all, tune in to my channel because the content that's coming up, I love this video that I'm just editing. So when you guys see it, like the chit chat, get ready with me for gym, comment down below what you feel about it or how you found it. I enjoyed making it. I'm enjoying editing it. I did it all in one take, which I'm so proud of myself for. So it's like minimal editing. It's just like text edits here and there. Because when it's like a chit chat video, like you kind of want to go creative with the edits. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it interesting. If you're just talking all the time. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I am doing laundry in the background as well because the sun is finally out. If you're in Eswatini, you know, like the first week of October was super cold. So now that the sun is back out, I'm getting that push to do all my laundry. I'm doing like the hard hitting stuff as well, things like blankets, as well as my mats that I've been like running through the wash. And I'm getting that push to definitely fetch my spring clothes, definitely get my summer clothes because I think the weather is coming up. So I'll be doing that after this. I'm so inspired by this video. I didn't expect to edit today, but I'm just in a rush to get this video done and queued up for you guys. It is Vlogtober. Now obviously I will not be vlogging every day for Vlogtober, but what I will try and do, because my normal schedule is bi-weekly, like twice a month, I'm gonna try and get a video at least every week for you guys. So that's what has me pushing as well. So yeah, I'm just excited about this video. So top tip for music, it's SoundCloud, it's Epidemic Sound, but like also like a hack for me because I don't have time to be like listening through SoundCloud. So what I've done is like when the girlies be using this vlog music, doing their little montages and everything, like I like that video, like to save it. And then I just screen record it and send it to my laptop. And yeah, so I pretty much just like rip the music off of like where it's been used before in a vlog. And oh guys, tune in like the clean with me's, that like, because those are videos where it's just montaging throughout, like there's minimal conversations. The clean with me's are really good. Like every time they're montaging something, sometimes they'll cut in and disturb the song, so you know, it's not going to be perfect, but it will help save time for you, like for me especially, because I really don't have the time to be. And the thing about SoundCloud, Epidemic Sound is so much better because you are guaranteed that the music is copyright free. But SoundCloud is a process. Like you need to like get the song, download the song, you need to upload it for YouTube for at least like 24 hours so that it runs the check and you can confirm that it's actually copyright free before you can use it. And you know, that's sometimes not perfect because it can be copyright free when you post it, but down the line you will get a strike. You can potentially get a strike where you'd have to go back to your video, either pull it down or mute that section. So sometimes like you will notice like vlogs like go dead, go silent. That's because they've been copyrighted after the fact, because it's like a dynamic thing, it's not really static. So anyways, content tips, because I have been in my content bag this weekend. Juice of the day was at like a carrot turmeric juice. So that was really good. I think we've got a green juice that we'll be doing today as well, Lord willing. So I put vinegar, bicarbonate soda. I don't need soap, do I? A little bit. But you can try to cook this. Hey guys, so I am in my brother's room, aka storage unit, and I just got down the boxes of like all my clothes in the most unsafe manner that I ever could have. But I know when I was packing this up, one box is like, you know, like resort wear, so stuff that I actually would never be likely to wear like in my day-to-day. It's the stuff I was wearing in Dubai and all that good stuff. So that's gonna stay in this box, but I think I'll take down this other box because it was more of my casual wear, daily wear, etc. So at least I had the foresight to kind of, you know, categorize it accordingly. I already have this pillow, y'all know that, but it's lost the zip, so I got a new one. This little, I don't know what to call it, but it was so marked down from 200 bucks to 135. So my thoughts was it will go, I don't know if you guys can see, oh perfect. what I've done is just unloaded my clothing rack and removed just like the coats and stuff I don't wear often that's gonna go upstairs. And I went into the storeroom as well and I picked out some shoes. I just need to take the boots upstairs to the storage room as well. But in terms of shoes, y'all saw how I went on an Edgar's haul. Matter of fact, the other Friday when I was at the link, I almost went into Pick and Pay clothing and bought some clothes, and I'm like, you have no business buying clothes when there's a whole lot of clothes in storage you should be getting out. So I stopped myself cold, but when I went to Edgar's, I did kind of get a like spring haul a little bit. Just amazing shoes over there right now. Y'all gotta go. And I also got these pajamas from there. But let's get into like what I took out of storage that I will be kind of feeding in, like, please. And I was about to go get so many more sandals, but I've got, these are from Shein. I've got a higher pair, which is dope. I've even got like a little kitten heel pair, which is great for work. And then I've got like a midi pair, which will be good for casual Friday. So I'm gonna put these up, and then these will be headed upstairs. So just brought this box downstairs. These are some of my sunglasses. That's gonna be a staple in the summer. But for spring, it's gonna give a whole lot of skirts. So a whole lot of like these silk skirts where it was a bit too cold to wear over the winter, but I think we'll be back in action now. Although I could have worn it in the winter with tights, but it's just, that's not my winter vibe, you know? And then another thing I wanted to say is for the springtime, I'm gonna be a sets girly. So I just have these two-piece sets. They're great to wear for separates as well as together, maybe on a casual Friday. So I have one in neutral. I have one in black. I got all of these from Shein. I will hope to be able to link them down below, but just let me know. I don't know if they'd still be in stock otherwise. And then I got this from Legit. So I'm just gonna bring all of those out because in terms of like during the week wearing them as separates, for example, this shirt with like, you know, back like black corporate slacks, it works. And then also just like my other stuff, just like home clothes, you know what I'm saying? So that is that. I'm just gonna have to pack everything in right now. The video is done. I'm gonna cue that right now. I just had to finish it. I've never been so obsessed. So I'm very happy about that. And then laundry is still going at the background. So I hope you guys enjoy this decluttering spring reset motivation. Hey guys, my battery's about to die. BRB. Hey girl, so I am back. Just came back from work. The time is 6:34, and I had a Teeny Express pickup, shout outs, on the way. So I just picked up my face purchase. That big old box you guys saw. Yeah, just picked that up. And some other stuff that I'm going to show you guys in a second. But just to give y'all OOTD. Okay, cool. I think this light is better. I was wearing this kind of like court dress. It's this short sleeve type of dress. I got it from H&M. I really love this. I got it in black as well, and the little detail on the black one is gold. Super love this. And I was just wearing it with a cardigan and some tights and some flats. I was a flats girly today. Great. So my little faith purchase, or my big faith purchase, I kind of put that away already. But what I can show you guys is some of the other stuff that I picked up. So I just got some content equipment updates that I really want to check out with you guys and see what it's giving. I got this LED light, the one that clips on the top of your phone or something, so that when I am shooting in low light in terms of like reels and stuff, I can have a little bit of a boost. So let's see how this works. So it's just gonna clip on the phone. Nice. It's quite bright. Oh, it's brilliant. 2 light options as well. Low light, lower light, brighter light. How do I turn it off? Maybe if okay. I got a new tripod. Now the one that I had before, I had to go to Nail Spray to do that Take-A-Lot pickup. So thanks to Tini Express, I don't have to do that anymore. They bring it to me. But with that tripod was decent. It was good, except for the fact that I broke it. But I didn't repurchase the same one. I wanted a taller one. So this one I think goes up to what is it, 1.7 meters, and the other one, okay, let me just double check that, because so the other one was 132 centimeters. This one is 170 centimeters. So I'm excited for that. And by the looks of this like packaging in this box, it's from K&F Concept Professional Accessories. So that is intriguing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna open this, set it up, and when I use it, I'll give you guys the feedback to how I found it. Yeah, girl, I did have some work to do. I uploaded 2 videos that I was working on over the weekend, but they had some like editing errors, so I need to kind of pull them down and re-upload them. It's a shame, but I still have time because I like to post Friday at 4 p.m. So at least I've still got time because it's a Tuesday today. Did I say that? By the way, it's a Tuesday, girl. So I think I'm going to run this vlog. It'll be a weekly vlog. I'm going to run it. I started on Thursday, so maybe from Thursday to Thursday. Yeah, so we're almost there. Not sure what else is going to pop up, girl, but I will hit you back when it does. Y'all, content gets stressful. Sorry about the background noise. I just have the kettle going. So these videos are dribbling me, you guys. I've had to kind of re-upload them. Like the one I've had to re-upload, like this is the 3rd time, and then this second one I'm exporting it now, but I've had to re-upload it. So so here's what's important. Like, you gotta do like that quality assurance watch, and the problem with that is that sometimes when you're like pressed for time, you know, it's a bit much to kind of watch the whole video again afresh after you've just spent so much time editing, right? But that quality assurance watch is so important, because I did kind of do like a QA, but I kind of did it like quickly, you know, just knowing the spots that were problematic. So I'm watching this video now when it's on YouTube, and I'm putting in the chapters, and lo and behold, there's something that I missed. So in the one video, like one tray wasn't muted, so when it overlays, like there's noise, you know what I mean? I know I had to pull it down. And then for this one, I did something new, which I think was clever. So as I'm moving through the edit the first time around, I'm inserting text to kind of cue me what sort of edit that I want in that place, right? So that when I want to put the edits in, so I do like when I'm doing rough cuts, I'm also putting like text edits to cue me that here I want to insert a slow zoom, here I want to do this, here I want to do that, so that when I then, you know, go over with the second edit, I can just go straight to that place and make that change and then remove the text edit prompt, right? So I did that, but then there's one where I didn't make that change because it was too much to figure out. I didn't have time to research how to do it. Another thing, like, editing is going to be a learning curve all the time. It's like you're not going to know how to do everything. So every time you want to put on an effect, it's like you have to go and figure out how to do that first and then come back and do it. So I was kind of pressed for time. I really wanted this video up, so I just decided never mind, but I then left the text prompt. So when I'm watching the video on YouTube, I'm like, oh. And you know what, guys, it isn't a big deal. I could leave it up there. If I'm being honest with you, no one's gonna care, but I care. That's my thing. Like, I care. Like, I needed to be as flawless as it is within my control, right? It's not gonna be perfect, but if it's within my control, I have to fix it. So I had to pull it down. And now, you know, I'm just like, I want to go to bed. Like, I'm so over it. However, I am making tea. So, you know, I just need that tea to calm me down to woosah. And I'm going to watch this video back to front one more time. Okay? But I wanted to come here and talk to you guys and just let you know, like, really the behind the scenes of this thing. Because, wow, guys, I'm so over it. And for the fact that exporting takes like 2 hours, I don't know, I think I might need to clean up my external and like my disk drives and everything, because I don't understand why it's taking so long. But it takes like 2 hours, and then uploading takes another like 4 or 5 hours to upload. Like, I let my videos upload overnight, and then like I touch them up in the morning. So yeah, it's gonna be like a whole night processing this video to put it up, and then I gotta make changes on the other video, process that again, and then put it up again. And for that video, that'll be like the 3rd time I've done that, so I'm over it. Comment down below, guys, if y'all like are y'all liking this thing? Because I love it personally, but I really hope y'all enjoy my content, because it is a labor of love, guys. Girl, it is literally like 3 weeks later, 2.5 weeks later. It's the end of the month. I started this vlog in the beginning of October. It's nearing the end of October now, and yeah, last I seen you guys, I was just on a little bit of a content rant, and then everything just went black. Like, I heard the Lord say, cut the cameras. Because also in that moment, like, my period came, but like it came so strong that I lost the will to live instantly. So I think that was his way to be like, okay, like, cut the cameras. You've been talking about locking in. It's time to lock in, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys the journey I've been on in the past couple weeks, and where I'm at now. I really feel renewed. I feel reset. I feel so good. I basically went on just like a fasting program the past couple days, and yesterday was the last day of the fast. So today, just after this chat, we're going to be breaking fast today, and I'm so excited. But I just feel new in me, you know what I mean? And that's what I needed, and that's what I wanted. A lot of us get this year-end fatigue, so I really I tried to take some time off of work. Just earlier in the vlog, I was off work, but there was, of course, so much to do, like so much like personal admin to do. I was batch content creating like no one's business. So in this time, I haven't touched the camera, nor have I edited. So you know, I did that all beforehand, and then I just queued the videos up to go whilst I rest and reset, and it really has been that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about like fasting and just the realities of it. So I started off the vlog, I was on a partial fast. So first day of the month, I've come into the habit of like fasting the first day of the month, just, you know, to submit it to the Lord and like seek alignment and stuff. So that was October 1st, but then I transitioned into a partial fast, which was like the juice fast. So I wouldn't eat for 12 hours and then I would eat after that. And in that 12-hour window, it'll just be liquids. So I did a kind of juice fast. I felt, as y'all saw, had some KFC. And that day was really tough, and I'll talk about it. I'll go into it, like what was happening. But that day was really tough, but we got through it. And then I transitioned into a full-on Esther fast. No food, just water, 3 whole days. And I thought it was done. Y'all. At the 3rd day, I heard the Lord say, do it again and hold it this time. So basically, he put me on a Daniel fast. And a Daniel fast goes for, there's a 7-day, a 14-day, and a 21-day. At that point, I'd already been fasting for 7 days. And he said, Daniel fast for 14 days. What we don't talk about enough about a Daniel fast, guys, like it looks, I don't want to say it looks easy. So a Daniel fast, you don't eat like any choice food. So no meat, no dairy. Yeah, of course, no processed sugar. You know what I mean? No coffee, no soda. You know, nothing cute, basically. But at least you are able to eat, right? So it kind of seems like a better one, because the Esther fast, the Esther fast takes me out every time. Like no food for 3 days is kind of crazy to me, but got through it. And Daniel fast seems easier, but I've come to respect that. Like the Daniel fast is so powerful in the sense that it really is that slow burn. And that slow burn, like you learn a lot in that time. You know what I mean? Like things like the Esther fast is very much accelerated, you know. And I just want to talk about basically like fasting in terms of like what it is, because I know when I came into faith, like my view of fasting was how, you know, you see it on social media, you fast for breakthrough, you fast for, so it's like fasting to get something. It's like fasting to press the accelerator button on the Lord and what he's doing to release it to you. And that's not really, that's not it, you know. You fast to seek the Lord. You fast to crucify your flesh, which comes into seeking the Lord, because sometimes that's what's going to get in the way with you growing deeper with the Lord, right? And for alignment with his will. And so it's seek the Lord broken into crucifying your flesh and making sure that you are seeking his will in whatever it is, or whatever court decision that you are submitting or surrendering to him in that time. So I did have specific intentions, but if I were to describe it generally, what I was fasting for, I was trying to seek the Lord. And I needed alignment with certain decisions, and I needed to like crucify my flesh, because that's what's telling me that you're tired, you can't keep going, you don't have it in you, like it's not going to happen for you, etc., etc. And I really needed to silence that. So it was that, I mean, that's like the basics. I'll link some videos down below that are really helpful, or that would kind of explain the Daniel fast like point blank to you guys with all the context and everything. But another thing that just gets demystified every time I fast is it really do be seeming like, people really do be making it seem like, you know, you go in the zone with the Lord and, you know, you're able to crucify your flesh. Like you're able, like everything, you kill the fast and the thing happens for you. The thing releases for you. And it's like, we don't unpack that journey as you're fasting, like crucifying your flesh. That's all out war. Like, forget spiritual warfare itself. So that's the one piece that obviously the warfare just intensifies. So many obstacles, so many things all of a sudden like coming into your way, and how you react in those situations is very much the test. And imagine you're under pressure, you haven't eaten, you're tired, and someone's trying you, and it's like, do you pick to snap, which is your flesh, or do you pick to crucify your flesh and respond in righteousness, which is kindness and patience, and gentleness with this person? We don't talk about that enough, guys. Like, I was going through it. Like, it wasn't no discipline challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in the zone. I was spacey half the time. Like, I couldn't put two brain cells together, and here you have people all of a sudden bringing you their problems to try and like get your help, and it's like, I really want to say, bro, solve your own problems. Like, I don't have capacity, I don't have it in me. But therein lies the test, right? So it's avoiding temptation, yes, but it's also you're being tested in that fast or during that fast, and we don't talk about that enough. You're in the refiner's fire, and we don't talk about the dross rising to the surface enough. Like, you start to see, like, when you're tested, like your true nature, like your flesh comes to the fore, like it rises to the surface. And if you're not careful, sometimes you'll react in that, but then you, like, the situation will just come back around where you have the option now to catch it and do better. But often what comes to the surface, I was shocked. I was shocked. I think there's a lot of places where I didn't have trust, in the Lord. I didn't have trust in those around me, and it affected the way it affects the relationship that I have with those people. If deep down is mistrust, I don't believe that I'm supported. That's why I'm actually so burnt out and I'm so tired, because I don't give the people around me enough credit to the support they give me. I still have it in me deep down that I'd rather do this all myself, and that's why I'm in this position. So a lot of such, like, just as an example, but a lot of things come to the fore, a lot of dross. And what dross is, the idea of being in the refiner's fire is like a metalworking analogy, whereby you put the gold in the fire enough times to kind of purify it and remove all of the impurities. The impurities are called dross. So that's what I mean by the dross rising to the surface to be siphoned off. When you're under pressure, there's so much in your character that you let pass, like, or you didn't pay mind to before. In fairness, everyone's acting like that, and that's the thing about being in the world but not being of it. It might seem okay for everybody to have that mindset, but it's not okay for you as a child of God. You're called to be set apart, right? You're called to be different. You're under, like, different expectations for you, and you need to be obedient to those, to the word of God, right? So yeah, that's the second piece. And the crucifying your flesh bit, yeah, like, there's the warfare, but the war within, it will really take you back, and I really do be folding. And about that, when he was like, cut the cameras, because he was like, stop playing, be who you are. And I quote, that's what he said. He said, be who you are. And in that was the call to walk in obedience as a child of God, because there are certain decisions that I really shouldn't be entertaining anymore. Like, certain foods I bought certain foods, and I was like, Lord, should I eat this? Should I eat that? And he was like, you're coming to me with these petty decisions that you should be able to make, bro. Like, it's not a quit. Like, if I asked you to go on a fast, I asked you to go on a fast, point blank, period. You know what that means. So to be flip-flopping on what you can eat or can't eat, because maybe for context, with the Daniel fast, I was allowed to eat certain foods in dairy, not any whole milk, but like eggs, for example, like I was allowed to eat. The first time I did a Daniel fast about 2 to 3 years ago, I was allowed to eat fish. But this time around, I wasn't. So that's where I was coming from, to be like, okay, maybe I need clarity, because you did allow certain things before. But this time around, it was the strictest version that I've been on. And he was like, you're flip-flopping over the level that I'm requiring out of you. You don't think you have capacity to give to that level, and I'm telling you, you can, because all things are possible through me. And you keep flip-flopping on that piece because you're doubting, not me necessarily. I'm not doubting God, but I'm doubting my capacity to obey him. And that's the part where I'm just giving too much credit to my flesh. I am a new creation. Like, as Ephesians would put it, I was created to do good works. Like, when you come into Christ, you are a new creation. The old has been crucified on the cross with Jesus, and you are alive to righteousness now, you know? And you just walk in it. Like, the whole, oh, am I, it's like, are you still that old person you used to be? No, she's gone. She's gone. And some of us will, it then becomes a case of unlearning certain habits from that old lifestyle. And that's why Paul will come in to say, be transformed in the renewing of your mind, because you do need to be recoded insofar as your habits, right? But the identity has changed. You are no longer that person you used to be. So certain decisions are not decisions anymore. It's a no from you. You know what I mean? You don't need to go out to the club. Like, not the whole, oh, I can be there, but no, like, it's not for you. You know what I mean? Like, certain things you know within yourself. So I'm not using the club example as a brush off, but I'm just saying, you know, in your life, certain things that are identity markers of the old identity. And God was saying, leave that alone. Definitively. And you can, through the power of the Holy Spirit, to incrementally unlearn that habit. But from identity perspective, you know what side of the fence that you should be on as it relates to this decision. So remove the decision fatigue. You know what I mean? Like, reduce the decision fatigue. Obedience is easier than it sounds, guys, because it really does simplify your life. Like, you are not, like, you live simply and you live in freedom, obeying to the Lord. Like, obedience is love, obedience is freedom, obedience is the simple life, the good life. You know what I mean? And he was saying, don't be flip-flopping around that. That's fact in my word, right? So from there, I realized, yeah, it became more of a comprehensive fast. It wasn't only just like a food fast where I was staying away from choice food for 14 days. I then realized the places that she runs to, and by she, I mean my flesh, runs to for comfort. So I realized that, oh, the vlogs, like, I will numb and watch vlogs for hours. And some of these girlies be having 2-3 hour vlogs nowadays, you know what I mean? And I had to cut that off. And from there, and it was like chasing a rat, because you close one door and they squirm and they run into the next opening. So closed off the vlogs, and I realized that, oh, she was still on YouTube. She was now binging on sermons. It's still the same thing. I had to cut off, like, YouTube altogether. You know what I mean? She was seeking comfort in, like, the editing, the filming, the badge creation, and that had to, like, get switched off for a minute, just so I wound up to the place where there's no other place I can run but the word of God, but him, right? And that's the place he needed me to be. And it broke, and I was faced with my brokenness. And that's where he wanted me to be. I want to read the psalm that I was meditating on at that time, at the point that I realized that, which just, ooh, guys. David in Psalm 51 said, my sacrifice, okay, maybe I'll back up, Psalm 51:16. And anyways, the verse I was meditating on was Psalm 51:10. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Basically, granting me a willing spirit to obey you and to be able to finish well in this race. You know what I mean? And that's something I can't do on my own. That is something only your Holy Spirit can accomplish. Therefore, please don't take it away from me. You know what I mean? In the Old Testament times, it's like the Spirit of God would be on a person and it can be taken off. For example, King Saul had the Spirit of God on him, but the minute he started disobeying God, it got taken off him, and God anointed David to be king, right? So that's something that happened there. But in, under grace, we have the Holy Spirit in us. But what happens is that if we don't listen to him, though, he will hand us over to our fleshly desires. Paul talks about this in Romans 1, where that's basically the wrath of God. You don't lose the Holy Spirit necessarily, but he'll back up if you don't listen to him. But in any case, it's the work of the Spirit to remain faithful and to obey. And he goes on to say in verse 16, you do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings. My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. You, God, will not despise. And that's the point that I came to, because it's like you give up food, you give up things, and you're thinking in that sacrifice you are pleasing God. Meanwhile, in your heart, you still don't see the need for him. You know what I mean? Like, you're still operating in your strength in a way. And it's not a fast, it's more of a discipline challenge. And I spoke about this in my other video about surrender, where I was like, I wanted to pick up a discipline challenge to prove myself faithful to the Lord. And he was like, faithfulness is a fruit of the Spirit, girly. It's not something that you can, in 75 hard days, replicate. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You have to find the need for me in your heart. And I don't see that so far, because you still feel like you have to do things on your own and you need to shoulder these burdens yourself, and you don't. Give them to me. And that's what David is saying here. I'll sacrifice things. I'll sacrifice the food, the YouTube, the content, whatever. But in my heart, if I still don't feel the need for God, because I feel like this is all on my shoulders, that's when he's like, well, let's break it down. Like, let's break you down. You know what I mean? And in shutting off all the creature comforts that would give me a false sense of security and control, I was then brought to that place where I'm just like, oh wow, actually this is a lot, And he was like, you see, exactly, that's why you gotta give it to me. So I always end a fast not feeling victorious at all. Like, especially yesterday, I was, the last day, defeated, absolutely defeated. And that's what he means when he says, but when you're broken, when you are down to your knees, when you have no other option, that's when God is like, oh, okay, great. Now we can get some work done. Now I can do my work in you, because you don't have all these idols taking my place. You don't have all these walls up shutting me out. You don't have all these defenses. I should be your defense. The words in Psalms will say, the Lord is my refuge and my strength, in the same breath, you know what I mean? So when you're brought, like, how and for me, I was even doubting that I did the fast right, because it was like, oh, I thought when you finish a fast, you mean to finish the fast victorious, zange, in all the times that I fasted. And in 2024, I fasted half the year, guys. I've been going through it. And I would always think, am I doing this wrong? And it would always be like he would take me out of the fast, because I would always want to continue until I'm victorious. it is true that when you pray, you have to pray until the point of victory, right? But in a fast, you will, like, in a fast, I was expecting the same. And I was expecting I would, like, end the fast no, like, you end the fast broken. And God was like, stop here. Stop here. Don't keep going to think that you can keep going to do more for me. No, stop right here. Because it's exactly where I need you to be. Helpless, broken. And not in a bad way, guys. But in a way to say that he will not despise, that he loves it, because that gives him, there's finally room for him to show up for us in the way that he needed to. He's been wanting to show up for us. Sometimes we are standing in the way of our own breakthrough, and we think it's the powers that be. We think it's the spiritual realm. We think it's warfare that we are being held back. Sometimes it's us, right? Sometimes it's us, because we are still trying to do it our own way, or we still have habits that we're holding on to, attached to our old identities that, you know, are actually pulling us into disobedience. So yeah, I wanted to update you guys on my fasting experience, aka spiritual reset. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out here, because I think it'll be a separate video in terms of now, because I mentioned habits attached to your old identity. There's a second piece, there's a second exercise he had me do while I was fasting, and I'm gonna get into that with you guys a bit later on today, and hopefully that'll be a separate video that I'm able to share. If not, don't hold me to it, girl. I will just move in obedience. But I did kind of feel him push for me to, or rather suggest that, oh, this is something that might be beneficial to your peeps as well. So girl, happy spring, happy Q4. On my vlog, on my channel, you will be seeing, like, you know, let's finish strong. Let's finish strong. That's definitely the mind frame that I'm in, and I really hope you guys do well this week. Yeah, it is a Sunday. It's about to be like the second last week of October. So I really hope you guys are locking in, and I will see y'all in the next video.